Airline passengers are bracing themselves for more delays and cancellations tonight. According to FlightAware, more than 2,700 flights within, into, or out of the U.S. were delayed today, and more than 1,200 were canceled. The Federal Aviation Administration planning on eliminating more flights and has already instituted a temporary ban on private planes at about a dozen airports. One of those airports, Newark Liberty International, and that is where we find our Christine Sloan live with the very latest. Christine.
Jessica and Dick, that's right. The temporary ban here at Newark and at John F. Kennedy Airport. The FAA had been criticized for allowing those flights while slowing down commercial air travel. But a lot of passengers we spoke to say they are worried about flying, especially during Thanksgiving.
We boarded the plane at 7 and we didn't leave till 9 o'clock.
Linda Gardner, returning from Florida, says she'll be staying put during the Thanksgiving Day holiday.
Let's get the government back and maybe I'll travel again.
The FAA announcing a reduction of up to 6% of flights at high-traffic airports like Newark, with the number going up to 10% by Friday if the government shutdown continues. The transportation secretary says he wants to keep travelers safe because many air traffic controllers who have been working without pay are calling out. But he also says he's not sure if all will be back to normal, even if the government issues are resolved.
If the government doesn't open, if the House doesn't do its job, I've had questions about what happens for Thanksgiving. There's a lot of Thanksgiving travel. What's going to happen during that time frame? I'm going to tell you we are not going to get to Thanksgiving.
For now, Duffy hoping the ban on private jets at a dozen airports will help. Roy Kaplan, traveling back and forth to Boston for medical reasons, says it's about time. He had to rebook a canceled flight.
If you have the money, it's a great idea. You can come and go at your choosing. But for us, we have flights that have been booked for 3 months, so we're hoping to get on it and get out.
The union representing air traffic controllers defending them, saying there was a shortage before the chaos in Washington. There have been more than 30,000 delays and 7,000 cancellations since Friday. Pri Duda and his kids dropping off his wife at the airport for a trip to India is concerned about a family vacation over the Thanksgiving Day weekend.
We are traveling to Puerto Rico. So right now the flight, they have not said anything about the flight that is being delayed or such. So we are keeping a close watch.
Now, on that private plane ban, it excludes a military, medical, and emergency flight. So that's really important. Now, meantime, an industry that represents the private plane industry, a group that represents them, says that, they're condemning this ban, saying that more than 1 million people work in that industry. We are live at Newark Liberty International Airport. Christine Sloan, CBS News, New York.